President, sir, with regard to Mr. Donald Trump, my second question is also about him because recently he also went on to say that if you're buying oil from Russia, you're the one about India, you're the one who's funding the Russia-Ukraine war. How would you characterize Mr. Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America?
You know, I never give character assessments about my colleagues, neither those I've worked with in the past, nor current leaders of individual states. These assessments should be made by citizens who vote for their leader during elections. As for India's purchases or purchase of energy resources from Russia, well, I would like to note, and have already mentioned this publicly once, the United States itself still buys nuclear fuel from us for its own nuclear power plants. That is also fuel, uranium for the reactors operating in the United States. If the US has the right to buy our fuel, why shouldn't India have the same privilege? This question deserves thorough examination, and we stand ready to discuss it, including with President Trump.
But you're being very kind. You're saying you do not characterize Trump, but he certainly does to you. Having said that, he has weaponized tariffs, and he's weaponized it against India. Right now you're engaged, but it's a blow hot, blow cold for India. How do you think the two countries should be handling Donald Trump and the US administration?
You know, he pursues his own policy, and he has advisors. His decisions aren't made out of thin air. He has advisors who believe that implementing such tariff policies involving the imposition of additional duties on trade partners ultimately benefits the US economy. He is acting in good faith, I presume. Our experts believe there are risks involved, but it is the choice of each country and its leadership to decide which economic policy to adopt. We have never engaged in such practices, do not do so now, and have no intention of doing so in the future. Our economy is open. We hope that, in the end, all violations of World Trade Organization regulations will be rectified.
Right. President, sir, things have changed a little between US and Russia. The fact that America is engaging you, we would have loved to be a fly on the wall when you were meeting with Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff. That was an important meeting. Were there red lines that Russia reiterated? What really happened?
It's premature to discuss that now. I doubt it would interest you to hear about it, as it lasted 5 hours. Frankly, even I grew wary of it. 5 hours is too much.
Mr. Witkoff and Mr. Kushner.
Да, а я один, представляете, безобразие какое. Вот. Но если говорить серьезно, то она была очень полезной, потому что то, что нам привезли американские коллеги, было основано так или иначе на наших договоренностях до моей встречи с президентом Трампом на Аляске. Мы так или иначе говорили об этих вопросах на встрече в Анкоридже, но все-таки то, что нам привезли американцы сейчас, этого мы пока не видели, и поэтому нам пришлось пройтись практически по каждому пункту, поэтому и это заняло столько времени. Так что это была, ну, это нужная была беседа, абсолютно конкретная и обстоятельная.
Okay, can I ask this question this way, sir? Was there a certain specific point where you disagree? Was there a specific point of disagreement where the versus one was just not going forward?
Да.
Yes, such issues were raised, we discussed them. But this is a complex task and a challenging mission that President Trump took upon himself. Fair enough, I say without irony, because achieving consensus among conflicting parties is no easy task. But President Trump, truly, I believe, he sincerely tries to do this. We went through each point again, let me reiterate this. Sometimes we said, yes, we can discuss this, but with that one we cannot agree. That was how the work proceeded. To say now what exactly doesn't suit us or where we could possibly agree seems premature, since it might disrupt the very mode of operation that President Trump is trying to establish. But that's what they do, shuttle diplomacy. They spoke with Ukrainian representatives, then with Europeans, came here, had another meeting with Ukrainians and Europeans. I think we should engage in this effort rather than obstruct it.
So you're saying the 28-point peace proposal is now not on the table, but there were leaked conversations. It is?
Как раз они и обсуждают.
It is on the table.
Просто они разбили эти 28, потом 27 пунктов на 4 пакета и предложили обсуждать вот эти 4 пакета. Но по сути это те же самые 27 пунктов.
We'll go back to that and try and understand how it's going forward, sir.